All right.
This is gonna be a fun episode.
Are you gonna introduce this thing or not?
I told you I didn't want to do it. What is this called again? Which one's this one?
There's Video Games Unleashed.
Unleashed?
Yeah. Unplugged. Oh, jeez. I like Unleashed more. It sounds better.
This is number
That's
5.
not sexual.
I mean,
Okay.
the beast has been
Unplugged
unleashed.
is unsexual.
Sure.
It's like sex tape.
Oh, okay.
Released.
All right.
I don't
I
watch
believe
sex
you.
tapes.
Sure.
I prefer
All
the good
right.
stuff.
Video
Good stuff.
Games Unplugged.
Unplugged.
Episode
5.
5.
That means we've been doing this for 4 weeks somehow, and we've made it this far.
Yeah. Gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Proud of you guys.
So what are we talking about today, bro?
Someone really should have put the title on this piece of paper.
Oh, jeez. All right.
We're talking about games.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what we
shit.
do on the Video Games channel. Yep.
Who the fuck? Oh, you know what? We're talking about games that we're worried about in
Yeah.
2018.
Oh, 2018. Yes, we are. 'Cause there's a
Yeah.
lot of them. I mean, I believe
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
a lot of games that we can be worried about. Yeah.
Really?
Because
I
there's
think
so
there's a
many new
decent
games.
amount.
Okay, decent amount.
Because a lot
Ugh.
is a lot.
A lot is a lot.
You
A
know
lot
what
of games
I'm
are gonna
saying?
get released in 2018.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So you
exactly,
gotta
'cause
think
a lot
about
of
the
games.
lot compared to the amount we're going to talk about.
Fair enough.
All right.
So
Yeah.
there's a decent amount.
There's a decent amount.
You got it, boss.
Decent amount of video games that we're worried about this year.
Let's start with the first game on my list.
No. Let's start off with
no, we're not gonna
introducing
do that.
ourselves.
You should introduce
I'll
yourself.
introduce myself
Yes.
first then. We're going to start over here. For me, it's my left, but I guess it's your guys' right. Anyhow, over.
Is that correct?
Is that correct?
This one right here. I'm pointing at him.
Yeah.
This side.
Left one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're right.
My left, your right. Anyhow, over here you got your bro host, the one and only Damon Haynes.
Damone. Gotcha.
To my right we have
Me or him? We're both on
you're
your right.
to my immediate right.
Okay. I'm Jordan, Snack Daddy, is what they call me. Sometimes.
We do call you the Snack Daddy. Yep.
Yeah. I would hope so.
Sure.
And to my immediate right is
The guy completing this Oreo we got going on. We got Demarius
Oh,
Chambliss.
God, you guys-
Demarius, the main man, Demarius.
First ever appearance for VGU and
First
second time
ever,
on the show.
And
Yeah, thanks for joining us,
and
bro.
That voice
Yeah.
that talks when none of our lips are moving. That's the boss.
That's the boss, man.
That's the boss man.
That's the man with the plan.
man with the plan right
Yeah,
back
that's the
there.
White luxurious.
White luxurious, as some call him.
Yeah.
Francis.
Yeah. He's here with us in
Mandrala.
spirit, I
In
think.
spirit and
or something.
and in
Loves
voice.
Destiny 1 for some
Yeah.
reason.
We'll
Let's
get
not
on that.
get started
We'll
on
get
that.
later. Don't
Let's
worry
not
about
get
it.
started on that.
We'll get on that. He don't love it. He wants the trophy. I got your back. I got your back. We'll get on that later. Don't worry. We'll let you guys know. Probably won't happen, but we'll let you know. So now can
hope
we
it
talk
doesn't.
about the first
Yes.
game on my
Now
list?
we can talk about the first game on your
I'm gonna let
list.
someone else introduce it because it's a game
Okay.
I've never touched. And I
Okay.
won't touch in
All
years.
right, well,
All right.
I feel like it more
By the way, they're out
pertains.
of order, so try to match.
I feel like it more or less pertains to me.
It does pretty much.
To start off a game we were worried about in 2018, there's an article. What, boss? Boss, I can't hear you.
He's something about 3.
Yeah, he's
Say it in the mic so we can hear it.
UFC 3.
It's not the game we're talking about. But let's start off with UFC 3. That's actually at the end of the list.
Literally the last game.
We were going to get to it.
All right, but we can say
So we're gonna
whatever.
start off
Whatever boss
with
wants,
UFC
boss
3.
gets.
That's what we're
We're
starting
gonna start
off
off
with.
with UFC 3.
Now you worried about this?
I'm worried about it because out of everybody here, I'm the only person that played the beta for it.
Okay.
And they redid a lot of the combat in the game.
Okay.
The only reason I'm worried is because microtransactions were rampant in games.
Microtransactions
Yeah.
are probably the
Microtransactions.
greatest invention.
No, you're
I'm just
wild.
saying, dude. They're
Yeah.
really good if you have the money.
You don't have the money.
That's a good point.
I didn't say they were good for me. I'm just saying, if you got money, microtransactions are your thing.
It's the truth, though.
But,
It is
like,
fair.
It
It
makes
is fair.
It makes games become pay to win.
That's
Exactly.
the
So
beautiful
if you
part about
have oodles and oodles of
Listen,
money, you get all the best
it.
stuff.
If
I
you
mean,
use up all your time to make money, therefore you use up your money to get back the time you can't use to play video games.
But that
Unless
still makes a bad video game if they're
Does
forcing
it
you to
make
pay.
a bad video game?
Yes, if they're forcing you to pay to skip tens of hours.
They're not forcing you.
they're not
No one forces
forcing
you. They give
Yeah,
you
don't-
the option.
Yeah, they give you the option,
Say,
but they
hey,
might strong
you
arm
pay
you
me
and say,
$50 and I give you the best weapons in the game. You got it.
Yeah.
But when does UFC come out?
February 3rd or
Oh, so
January
very soon.
January 20th if you
Very
spent extra money.
Oh,
to
the
get-
3-day release.
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. We've come to a time where we
You
can
played
do
the
that.
first two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played. Daniel played the first one. I watched him play that, and then I played the second one, and
It's UFC.
I mean, it's I have fun doing it. I have fun playing the game.
I don't.
That's why you're not gonna buy it.
I never played it.
Exactly. You can catch these hands anytime.
Bro.
Any fighting game I got, you can catch.
Ain't no fighting games, bro. We
real
go
quick,
outside.
this is off topic. How do you feel about John Bone Jones?
He's used up all the chances he's gonna get.
Bro, how do you feel like he goes with the all-time greats?
I mean, he is, but
He
like
wastes,
because he wasted his talent. Like only loss he got in UFC was by disqualification.
and it's cocaine.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Hey, the best drug, bro.
But how does that affect a fight? Like, how does that improve your fighting skills? Cocaine, if you took it.
Okay. Well, no.
It gets-
This one when he beat Daniel Cormier, it was a PED.
Yeah.
You can't excuse
I
that
know.
one. But I mean,
the first two were it was.
yeah,
cocaine.
but that's still an illegal substance. I mean, it's not
But
a
that's
PED, but it's
But that's like saying, oh, we're going to suspend this football player because he's smoking weed. Yeah, that's a.
I don't. Speaking of that, Josh Gordon came back
Came
this
back.
season. Yeah.
Okay, back to video games.
Back to video games.
All
Are we
right.
on UFC or are we going to the next one?
No, since we're on the topic of microtransactions,
Yeah.
another game that is
Good segue.
that
Good segue.
is in trouble for 2018 is NBA 2K19.
Hold on. I just got to ask something, right?
Yeah.
2K19 comes out in 2K18, technically.
Well,
Yeah,
they
it's
always
a
come
year.
out a year early.
It's always a year before.
Yeah, but
geez.
there's actually an article because the 2K's publisher is Take-Two Interactive, the same people who published Grand Theft Auto, which kind
Are
of
they really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
it kind of relates.
Bioshock too.
Yeah,
Somebody just died.
Don't say that. It did sound like an explosion just went off.
Dude, well, I was real quick side note. I was driving here, and the car in front of me had a fucking garbage can because it was driving, and the wind just brought the garbage can into the street. All you see is him hit the brakes. Boom! Shit was funny.
It's horrible, bro.
That shit was funny.
is that way? Is a garbage can down on the street?
No, it was like 3 blocks that way.
Oh, all right.
But
All
it
right.
was fucking funny.
Okay.
So near the church then.
Yeah, it was like 2 blocks, like a block from the church. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
so
That's funny as shit.
Okay.
that shit was funny.
But
Continue about your article.
There's an article where someone from Take-Two Interactive says, and I quote, reoccurring consumer spending is the future. As
That-
in,
That's what they.
What does that
they,
mean?
They made that statement because of Battlefield, because of Grand
Battlefront.
Theft Auto 5.
yeah, because
Yeah, the amount of money they're making.
yeah, amount of money off
Wow.
of the shark cards.
Yeah.
But the only difference is I can excuse it in Grand Theft Auto because Grand Theft Auto comes out with like free updates, like the Doomsday has to just
shit
come
tons
out.
of free
like
updates.
that's why that game is still relevant. They
Yeah.
keep coming out with stuff that's entertaining. For 2K, when you play 2K, you get the base game and that's
Ain't
it.
nothing that comes with it.
The
Yeah.
gold edition that costs like $160. All you're purchasing for an extra $70 is all the microtransactions.
Right. And then people will still, as I'm saying, so they're making that more pay to win, and it's like you're like me and my friend talk like if this happens, we're not getting 2K.
But you have to do that to make a statement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why EA is hurting off of this Battlefront's supposed to be that game that made that's what's like their game of the year, I think. Besides maybe Anthem, that's more BioWare.
Yeah.
No, but for 2017, Battlefront 2 was supposed to be their biggest
Their game of the
Yeah.
year, and
And
it's doing
they fucked it
average
up.
numbers.
Yeah.
Because of what happened.
Yeah.
So
Just want to point.
companies gonna have to learn.
EA is beautiful.
2018 is going to be the year of microtransactions.
No, I don't
it's
think so.
already. I believe it will be.
And that's sad.
Because we saw through the end of 2017, it just keeps building up. You have more games focusing everything on the microtransactions. Oh, you want everything good? You gotta pay for it. Oh, you want to advance? You gotta pay for it. A lot of the games are switching to loot box based progression systems. and
I love it.
It's absolute bullcrap.
It's
And
not even. I wouldn't even call that like a recent thing because in Battlefield 4 they had
Battle packs.
EA's been
not
doing it
even
for
Battle
nearly a
pack, but like
decade.
short like
correct, but yeah, it's just getting
shortcuts.
worse
Yeah,
and
shortcuts.
worse and worse.
to unlock all your
was
guns or
so
something like that. It's
stupid,
like
yeah.
it's so.
Yeah.
What are you qualifying in terms of more and more games? Because
It's becoming mainstream. Like a
I have
lot
a
of games are
counter-argument
doing
to
that. Okay.
Microsoft is releasing. They're supposed to release 3 times as many exclusives than they did last year, and it doesn't seem like they're gonna have any major microtransactions. Sony, we're not gonna go through the list today, but we went through the list. They have 4, if not as many as 8 exclusives, major exclusives releasing in 2018. I highly doubt any of them are going to have microtransactions. So. And I feel like Ubisoft is going to be smart, and I feel like if EA pulls another year like 2017, that will be it for them. I don't think they can. Bro, if they release Anthem with as many microtransactions as just the Destiny 2, let alone Battlefront, I don't think that game's going to do well.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, speaking back to 2K, that's one of the biggest reasons why I have not continued to progress with it. Huge basketball fan, huge 2K fan. I had 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think 12. Yeah, no, I didn't get 13.
12.
Yeah, because I skipped.
No, you got 13. I remember you getting 13.
He remembers.
No, because wasn't 13 the one that had LeBron on the cover?
No, 13 had the 3.
Oh, okay, then 13, and then I skipped 14, 15. I have 16, and then I skipped again because I refused to play 17 and 18 because of how involved the microtransactions were. And I always hated when they switched over in the first place to the virtual currency as opposed to the actual earning scale points.
But you know how they did that? They slowly introduced it.
Yeah, correct.
Then,
They slowly introduced it, and then I think it was 13 where they put it in full on.
and then 17 is when it became a big deal, but nobody thought about it. And then 2018 is when
it's to the point
Like
where you're
when they-
like you're doing the same thing you were doing last year, but earning way less.
Yeah.
But everything costs way more, and I couldn't do that anymore.
When they started
man.
like releasing additions for their games, like, and now you paying like 100. Like last year for the Legend Gold, it was 100, but this year
Yeah.
for Legend Gold, it was 150. And like, I like when I saw it was $150, I expect people to be like, I'm not doing this. And like, I was like, I pre-ordered the standard edition. I'm not dropping extra money for VC when I can play the game and earn it myself. But I saw
Correct.
people lined up for like Legend Gold. I'm like, you dropped $150? That's literally 2 games.
yeah. It's not like a collector's.
$150.
Oh, shit. It's not like a collector's edition where
you're getting like any collectibles
Right.
or like a
Physical
small
and
statue
digital,
It's
or
a game
something like that.
that does yearly releases. So
Yeah.
they're gonna do it again next
and
year.
they're gonna do it over and over and over and over again.
That's the best
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And like
Next year, it's all
what makes it even
insignificant.
better, I played NBA Live. It's not awful. Honestly, like the game looks good. It's detailed. Only thing they need to work on is their gameplay. If they fix their gameplay, they're gonna start beating 2K.
Yeah.
live,
Agreed.
but it's by E EA.
But there's no microtransactions in it. You don't pay. Okay, for your player that you create, you can't pay to make your player better. You have to actually play and get good and unlock stuff. You can't pay to make your player better like you can in 2K.
All right. Well, yeah.
Sorry, Jordan. We know
Yeah.
that's not your.
Yeah, you feel a little left out,
Yeah,
buddy.
it's all right, bro.
Dude, I'm so tired and so hungry. I don't care, guys. Don't you worry about it.
What's up next?
Next up, somebody pick a game. I'll pick a game.
That one.
I'll pick a game. Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Monster Hunter World. I forgot it was actually called that. I really thought it was just called Monster Hunter for a second. Don't worry about it. That game comes out very soon.
3 days from now.
3 days. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, 26.
I done fell off.
Yeah.
As well as
yeah,
DBZ.
'cause they have the beta live right now.
That's smart.
I'm looking forward to it.
Same
However,
Why
like
are you
some
worried,
people,
bro?
some people mentioned that it looks the
No,
animations.
no. Why are you worried?
Why am I worried?
Yeah.
Um,
Because you like the beta.
I did like the beta.
Yeah. And you have a
And-
history.
I do have a history, right? I have a history of liking betas that I shouldn't and hating betas that I shouldn't. So, It's like every single time I hate a beta, the game turns out to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Every single time I like a beta and I buy the game, I want to shoot myself. It's very, very steep hill that I climb. And it's going to be, you know what I realized? I just want to point this out. I think in 2017, I might have only bought in like 2 games. And I'm dead serious there.
Wow.
Yo, you really cut back on going to the movies too, bro. Like you did decently going into the summertime, but after the summertime, it really fell.
Yeah, I know. There's nothing I really want to watch though either.
Thank you.
But like video game wise, like there was so many games I was looking forward to
Yeah.
that I either played the beta or just didn't end up getting.
Correct.
And then there you go. And it killed me.
You know what's the best part of that game though? You get an Aloy skin.
Yeah.
You can get an Aloy skin.
Only
yes,
for
you can.
PlayStation, obviously.
Yeah.
But,
Main character from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damon, why are you worried about the game? Which is the same reason why I'm worried about
Oh
the
yeah, the graphics and the animations look kind of janky
See, I
in
don't
my
know
opinion.
what that means.
Like they look,
From PlayStation 3 era.
right? They look off. They don't look like they should be
Like clunky?
next gen. Like kind of
Have you
clunky.
played any of the Monster Hunter games?
I played.
that's
I
my
know I have
problem.
played one of them.
Bro, if you look
I don't remember which one, but yes, I have played a Monster Hunter
Is
game.
there
And
any
yes,
chance this could have been a 3DS game and they just ported it over and now it's just a mainstream console game?
Listen, I'm going to answer that. No. Because, bruh, if you ever play Monster Hunter on the 3DS, it is the worst game to ever put on a 3DS.
Because
because the game can't handle it. Yeah.
Not even
or
that,
the system
bro.
can't handle it.
Well, I would say that. They somehow make it work. But the controls itself are the stupidest controls I've ever seen. I've never seen a game with worse controllers.
Okay.
I can't disagree.
Bro,
I'm
it's
saying,
so bad.
Bro, does this look like a 2018 massive AAA game to you?
From the trailer I saw, yes. From the gameplay I played, yeah. But it's a beta, so I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. There's still much more to see.
It's a
yeah.
beta, but the game comes out in 3 days.
What's your point?
How much can?
I still don't see what your point is.
How much do you think they like? Damon says the animations are very janky. How much can they fix of that in 3 days?
And don't forget, trailers is the best part. Like, normally, trailers make the game look
They
better.
always look way better. Yeah.
The trailers look really good to me.
Exactly, that's the
But,
point.
bro, you don't notice these things, too.
Exactly.
True, yeah, but
that's
that's
why
the
it
thing.
doesn't
You don't
bother
play
me.
for that. Yeah, that's true.
exactly
yeah.
why it doesn't bother me, though.
Yeah, as long as he's having fun. Yeah.
Are you worried about the repetitiveness? Because, like, I was...
No, I already know going in it's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
just going to
already
be
know.
hunting monsters over
Yeah,
and over
straight
again.
up
Yeah.
farming.
You're already numb to
Straight
it.
up
Yeah.
farming, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I just hope it's not as bad because I've played Monster Hunter, but I haven't nearly put enough hours into it as Edwin or Adrian, and I hope it's like
Those dudes put scary numbers in the game.
yeah, dude. I hope it's like somewhere between Borderlands and like something else, but I hope it's not as bad because Borderlands was fun doing it. I know this one's not gonna be as fun.
I
but
just can't get over the animation for Borderlands. How it's, like, so cartoony.
you really got to get used to it, bro. Like I when I first started playing it,
It's
I
weird, right?
I could only play it for like 2 hours because I would start to get a headache from the animation, the movement. It was weird, but once you start getting adjusted to it, it's not bad.
Okay.
Plus, it's a fun ass game. The second one's so fucking.
I heard,
fun.
and it had, like, so many combinations of weapons
Yeah,
and stuff.
just don't
Yeah.
play the pre-sequel.
Story-wise or gameplay-wise?
Story-wise, I hated it.
That's,
Okay.
Gameplay-wise, is about the same as Borderlands 2, but story-wise, it's nowhere near as good.
Normally that happens when they go back in games. You
Yeah.
notice that? Like, God of War Ascension, I think it's the weakest story.
No, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but definitely looking towards Borderlands 3 2018 release.
Seriously?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't think they announced it yet.
But I'm only worried. I'm not. It's not that big of a worry for Monster Hunter. It's a very small worry, so I'm not really that big about it.
Agreed.
Someone give me something else. Give me something.
Yeah.
Someone's in
Anthem.
this game. Anthem.
Yeah. We're talking. Yeah, we already mentioned it a little bit earlier.
Now I have a question, guys.
Talk to me.
What is this game about?
You are an survivor. Yeah, it's a BioWare Destiny. You're a
It's
survivor
literally drawn to me.
in an open world environment. You
Okay.
have this javelin, which is like your exosuit.
Sure.
And you're supposed to freaking go out, explore the world, kill
You're the only
monsters,
survivor.
and
You're supposed to kill the hive.
and loot or shoot. And yeah, it's a loot or shooter.
Are you the only human? Like
No, it's
in it?
No, it's co-op. Yeah, full on. Yeah. it's literally just like Destiny, or at least that's what you get from it.
No, he might be correct though, because don't forget in the Destiny storyline, technically, aren't you supposed to be one of the, like you're the chosen one?
Yeah. You're
But
all
that's from-
you're
player
all
is the
chosen ones.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when everyone's special,
Nobody's
Nobody's
special.
special.
It's a good quote.
Yeah, from The Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to see that
Man.
movie.
Oh, me
yeah.
too.
yo, you don't
Anyhow.
even know, bruh. You don't even know. Let a kid cry during that movie,
yo,
bruh, and they're getting snapped.
keep y'all kids at home for that. That's
For
not,
real,
it's not for
though.
y'all kids.
It's
That's for people
not.
my age.
Yeah, it's really not.
No, as far as Anthem is concerned, I'm just scared EA is gonna screw it up,
I'm
and
not,
they're just
bro.
gonna throw
I have
in
a lot of faith in EA
all
nowadays.
this microtransaction, and it's gonna
Wait,
be
it's,
pay to win.
It's made by BioWare, people who made Mass Effect, right?
Correct, but
That's
EA
probably-
this is
that's probably my
controlling
biggest
is
worry
their
about it.
parent
This is-
company.
I think this game is the reason why Andromeda was so, I want to say, incomplete.
It was a test phase.
No, you know, there's.
I get where you're coming from with that.
but
I
it's a
do.
completely different team.
But yeah, it was a different team. They're
I think
completely
it's-
different teams that are working on it.
Alright.
This
But-
is the ones that are working on Anthem are the supposed A team,
the original.
the original trilogy.
Alright.
That doesn't mean they're gonna be good.
The biggest thing about that, Demarius, is that supposedly, like 3 years into development, EA came down and said something, and they only actually had a year and a half to make the game.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and the biggest problem is the engine, because they're using the Frostbite, and supposedly that was only made for sports and first person shooters.
And they can't handle it?
Yeah, because
That's the thing
of an
they're
open
thinking.
world.
Yeah.
And you know how RPG games, they have so many behind the scenes with
Yeah.
like all the weapons and tools. Supposedly that engine is not made for it, and people forget the what was it? What conference was the first time they showed it off?
Anthem?
Was it
The E3 conference.
okay?
Yeah.
It was E3. That
Yeah.
trailer looks beautiful, just like the Anthem trailer. So don't get your hopes up.
I like the Frostbite engine, bro. It's done good things.
Well, it has done good things, but can it do everything
do
they
open
s-
world?
Right? Can
You
it do a
guys-
full open
okay.
world looter shooter game?
Why not?
You're right. We'll see.
I'm
We
just
will
saying,
see.
It's run Battlefield 4 just fine.
Battlefield 4 is a glitch fest, bro.
You see, everyone says that, right? I've never had problems with it.
I love Battlefield 4, but I've experienced
Bruh,
glitches.
I've put 500 hours in that game.
And you mean to tell me you've never fallen through the map before?
No, I've definitely fallen.
There you go. There you
But that's just, but like, I've never experienced any. That's not, you say that like it's a bad thing. I fell through the map once.
That is a bad thing.
Once.
Falling through
In
the map is a
500
bad
hours,
thing.
I-
You mean
I
to tell
fell
me?
through the map
You mean to tell me?
once.
You mean to tell me in 500 hours you put in the Battlefield 4, you've never experienced any glitches?
Not any major ones.
You're a lucky soul.
Nothing
then.
crazy ones. Yeah,
You're a
that's what I'm
lucky
saying.
soul,
Like
then.
everyone, when it first came out, everyone was getting the joint where it wouldn't start up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it would constantly crash. Mine never did that. My game has never crashed.
See, you're just
Battlefield 4
lucky
never
then.
crashed.
No, you're just lucky.
Exactly.
I think some people do that. I mean, because remember, that's what a lot of people said about Origins when it first released, and I was like,
Yeah. Same thing never happened to me.
I've only experienced like maybe 2-3 glitches, but
Yeah.
nothing game breaking.
Jordan, can I point this out though?
Go for it.
Last week, he was on last week, right?
No,
I don't know.
Me?
Sure.
I wasn't here last week.
Are you
Can't
sure?
confirm. I had the flu shot. Fucked me up.
2 weeks ago, you were here quoting, you went back to Inquisition. And the first thing that happened, another BioWare game with Frostbite.
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
I also do want to point out though, right, that my PlayStation is very old.
That's no
That's not
excuse.
an
It does, bruh. You don't hear my PlayStation when it's on. It sounds like a fucking jet engine, bro. Straight up sounds like a jet engine, bro. So, but thing is though, no. When I first turned it on, I did fall through the world, right? But after the game started playing, like 30 minutes in, it started loading a lot better.
Okay.
It did take a while. It was funny though. It was funny. Can't confirm. But with Battlefield, right? The only time I've fallen through the world is I jumped out of an AC-130. And I was going so fast, and when I hit my chute, I hit it so close to the ground that I don't know what happened. My dude just transcended through the earth, and that's exactly he just transcended, and then he just had a parachute open underneath the ground, and he was unstoppable. See, but to me that's not a game breaking thing. It's just like that's a funny glitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not like
That would
stop
happen
playing
with
it
a
'cause
lot of games, I
yeah,
believe.
that's what I'm saying. But it's not it's like. I'm not gonna stop playing because I fell through the world. I respawn and I just end up respawning. That's it. It takes 2 seconds. It's nothing big. It's nothing ground shattering. So
Okay.
as long as it has small glitches like that, it honestly don't bother me at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Next
Anthem,
up.
real quick.
Yeah, so Anthem, yeah.
You're the main character, right? Mm-hmm. And your purpose is to kill things, pretty much.
It's a looter shooter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Next game on the
All
list.
right, next game
We're
on the
gonna go
list.
with a game that I'm not. I mean, not
the
familiar with.
zombie
but,
one.
Yeah.
Or the infected,
But it does look really
whatever it was.
interesting.
It does.
And it's called Resident Evil 7.
I hate you.
It's not called Resident Evil 7. That was a lie. Days Gone.
Yeah.
Which is is it zombies or is it infected?
I think it's infected.
What's it saying?
They didn't
Yeah.
say zombies.
Because all zombies are infected, but not all infected are zombies.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Correct.
But
I believe
for
it's
some reason,
infected.
like every game that looks like a zombie game now, they're so scared to say
Zombie. Yeah.
Because if you, once you say zombie, you classify it as a zombie. You can't go anywhere else. If you say infected, you can branch out.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point.
So I got you.
It looks good though.
It does look good.
Yeah. PlayStation exclusive, right?
Yeah.
The PSN baby.
We put this on the list because Demario specifically was you.
I did because I didn't see in the trailer once again, haven't seen any gameplay for it. Don't even really have a release date for it.
Good point.
I didn't see anything that would, I guess, separate it from another fantastic PlayStation exclusive, The Last of Us. Mm-hmm. So it's like
I could see that.
that, like that's what it is. Like, is it like a rehash? Even though The Last of Us 2 is supposed to come out this year,
In no way. There's no way it's happening.
But just give it a chance.
There's
alright?
no way.
I got you.
But like, is it gonna be like a rehash?
Give it a chance.
Like, what's special about Days Gone?
I'll tell you what's special about it, right?
First off,
PlayStation exclusive. You're welcome.
Damon, do you want to?
Saw you, bro.
Well, for me, I
White
like it because
luxurious.
I get a Sons of Anarchy vibe to it. Where
Like-
with The Last of Us, I got more like a pursuit of happiness, where it's an older person and a younger. No, I couldn't think of a horror thing, but I think of like
It's a very big difference. So big. I like what?
no, it's just The Last of Us. From the very get go, it's a personal. Even though you're going across the country, it's about two people. It's an emotional story that's just taking place in a apocalyptic world.
Okay.
Where Days Gone feels more like a World War Z, where it's more so just the emphasis is more about the actual infected, in my opinion, than the people.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I see what you're saying.
Because like World War Z, even though it had Brad Pitt in the thing, it was more emphasis on how did these zombies come along, blah blah blah. How do you kill them?
Mm-hmm.
Where The Last of Us, even though it had all that detail, what carried the story was.
Yeah.
Where the two, where Joel and
The girl.
And I just like the engine,
I
bro.
still
Like
never
how
played Last of
depending
Us.
on the weather, it can change.
Joel and
Ellie.
Geez, thank you.
I got you.
Ugh.
It could change how everything occurs. It could change the storylines and plots. And big thing too, it's open world. No Naughty Dog game is open world, and I highly doubt The Last of Us Part 2 is.
Oh, it's not gonna be open.
Give us a chance.
Narrative driven.
Give us a chance.
You want too much.
I want a lot. I want everything. Just kind of who I am, you know?
How do you want so much, but then you only eat McDonald's?
Who said I won't eat McDonald's?
You only eat McDonald's. How do you want so
I
much?
don't only eat
You
McDonald's.
about to go to McDonald's when you leave here.
That's because it's the only place open.
Only place open. It's not even late.
Bro, you think we're going to get out at like 9 o'clock. And that's where you mistake.
I'll give you that, because Saturday, real shit, Saturday I was here like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the exact
I didn't
shit.
see that coming.
That was not my fault.
I didn't say it was
That was, I'm projecting us getting out at like 12.
No.
Yeah, bro. What you said? No. Yeah.
I put money we're out by 8:30.
Kiss my ass. Is the first thing I'm going to say to that. What time is it? Oh, there's no fucking way. You're wild.
Next up.
You blame
Maybe
us.
if somebody else was the host. You're the boss. and you made me the host, and that was a terrible decision.
I wanted Damon, but you guys wanted to keep the Oreo.
But we had to be an Oreo.
That's
Right.
not true. I wanted to separate
All
the
right,
Oreo
so
once I found out I was going to be the
For the
host.
viewers, does this work for you guys? Does the Oreo work for you guys?
Looks
It
good to
does,
me.
but we
Let
need a
us know in the
different center.
comments.
We need a different center.
Yo, it does go from tall to short.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that Damon's short and I'm tall.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Anyhow,
Oh, there's only one more game on our list, though, guys. Yeah.
And it's the worst game on the list, guys.
The best game, he means.
That's the only one we went through them all.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
no. Last game we're talking about is Metal Gear Survive.
Metal Gear Survive.
Metal
Okay,
Gear
now, first of all,
Survive.
I've been hearing about this, right? Second of all, I'm not even sure what it is.
I've been hearing about it. I have no idea what it is.
It's like a Metal Gear Solid, right?
But with
you
zombies.
gotta. Oh, see, it's with zombies?
No,
It's
are they
not
classifying
even-
it as zombies?
We're gonna call them infected.
Yeah, they're infected something.
Okay, you see,
bro.
then I did not know what it was. I thought it was like Metal Gear Solid, right? But with rules like PUBG. Wouldn't that be wild?
That would be wild. Yeah.
They were building the game too early, bro. If it
Pretty
came
much.
out a year later,
Pretty much, Kojima left and Konami didn't know what to do.
They're
So-
just banking off the fact that they're calling it Metal
Gear.
Gear.
Yeah. Do you
So-
still play
so-
as
no, you
No,
play as, like,
it's
random
yeah.
soldiers.
You're a whole completely random new.
You thought you were gonna
person.
play a snake, bro?
Game over, bro.
You're in an alternate
I'm nominated
Timeline.
dimension or
Because, like, you
something.
get sucked
Timeline, 'cause
into
get sucked into a black hole or something
I'm
like
straight
that.
up nominating this for worst game of the year. Already.
You thought it was
admit-
gonna be
look,
good?
I'll be
No, I
honest.
thought it was going to be a decent game.
I'll be honest
You're
with you.
wild.
Look, if you liked the Phantom Pain,
looks
though,
good.
it does look, because literally what they do is they just take everything from the Phantom Pain and just move it over and put in new graphics and
would
they
say
add a
new
little
setting.
new setting and they add in some new mechanics. But other than that, it is the same game as the Phantom Pain. Just obviously no story.
It
Just
does technically have a story
it does
mode.
technically
It
have a
does?
story mode.
This is not going to be a
but-
good
Sounds like bullshit.
Literally, they want
sounds
the main
bad.
focus of
Right.
it is all online play. Outlast the zombies. Build up your fortress.
Infected.
The infected zombies. Whatever.
This doesn't sound good. I'm not going to get
Yo,
this
but
game.
Jordan,
Yes.
if it was a PUBG in Metal Gear,
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah.
but it was too far into development, and you could already see where they're kind of like
Yeah.
backtracking, but it's too late.
Yeah, but that would be fun. That's why I was looking forward to it, bro, because that's what I thought it was. I was
And
like,
it was
that sounds,
co-op.
yeah, it sounds awesome.
Actually, can I add a side note
Why
for
not?
nothing related to here?
Well, absolutely.
This is something for the PC gamers
Yeah.
out
Oh, wow,
there.
okay. We're all PlayStation.
Yeah,
Screw it. He's
I
PC.
dabble a little bit.
He dabbles a little bit. I've seen him dabble, but he more than
the
dabble.
game Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah, that sounds good.
the beta was out. If anybody in the comments, anybody who watches this
You
played
escaped
this,
from a prison?
no,
It sounded like a prison. It sounded like a Russian prison.
no, I explain it. I'll explain it in a second.
I'm sorry.
I'll explain it in a second.
That's racist,
If
I'm
anybody played the beta, let me know.
You must
because
escape from
it
Tarkov.
looks,
You
it
didn't play
looks
the beta?
awesome. No,
Is it only on PC?
yes,
Okay.
And that's why we haven't played it over here.
yeah.
Is it a
So-
PC exclusive or
Yes,
it's only
no,
on
it's
PC
a
and it might
PC.
come
What's it
to
about?
consoles?
It's PC exclusive.
What's it about?
Pretty much dystopian world.
Okay.
Dying is very easy. As in, all right. So Tarkov is an actual place.
Okay.
It's not just a prison. It's a big place.
Got you.
There are entry points and exit points. What
Gotcha.
you do is you literally the whole point is to go in, loot, come back out. But any game can last. A friend told me
Oh, I don't
like
this already.
like hours, like
Oh, hell no.
like up to 12 hours.
This sounds interesting.
Right.
What?
I like this.
Up to 12 hours. And the thing is, like, when you, and there's one thing like I kind of like if you are about to die
Uh-huh.
and you like close the application, you don't leave. Everything that you had on you, you drop.
Yeah. And so it's a constant server. It's always open.
Yep.
That is so PC.
Yeah, that is.
The only way to escape with anything that like I said, you can go in, grab next to nothing, and dip out.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but like you said, like there's like food and water in
Yeah.
like your loot too. Like if you're there constantly, you
Gotta
have to
eat,
keep
you
your
gotta
player
drink.
hydrated
Yeah.
and eat.
It's one of those games. It's like
you
Ark.
have to survive
You
while
play
you're still
Ark?
there.
Ark Survival.
I've heard of it, but I've seen people play it. But
I got
haven't played
it. I bought the $50 version because
real?
it looked good. It's a good game, but it's like that. It's a constant server. Yeah. So, and that was a problem too. Is you would get in and you'd build these. You played for hours and you build these great things. You tame these things and everything. Tame these dinosaurs. You get off for 8 hours. You come back in. Everything you built is destroyed because things were still moving in the servers. The servers were still running. So the dinosaurs were still moving around, smashing shit. Other players went in, could looted your stuff, burn your stuff down, all that.
So it's almost like
I couldn't do
phone
that.
game. Like, you know those phone games with the...
Yeah, kinda. I see. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Couldn't do that.
But it's just on a bigger scale.
Yeah.
And that's why I stopped playing it. It's because I've went
That has to
and
be your-
created
something,
my own
yeah,
world
you're
like
only
6
doing,
times
yeah.
and
So
it
like
just destroys.
So you can Ark, you can never leave. You, like when you load in your
You can log
there's
out the server.
Yeah, but like your shit's still there.
Yes, but now you can have your own servers, and now you can lock your shit so that way nobody can touch it. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have armor or chest or whatever, you can put it all there, and if you lock it, no one can touch it.
All right.
Yeah.
Because that would have gotten tired.
And there are servers where you can't harm other people. You can only harm dinosaurs. So that's better.
That's good.
But those servers, there are assholes in it who will literally airdrop like a T-Rex onto your fucking shit. And then that T-Rex will just wreck everything. So, because dinosaurs can still destroy your shit, but people can't. So they'll everyone has a base. I've had it where someone has dropped a fucking Stegosaurus and a bunch of other shit inside my base, and they just go ham. And it's just like, you gotta fucking fight dinosaurs. It's fun as shit, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun game. It's just a lot. Because you literally start off, you got a stick. And you can eventually get up to where you have, like, riot shield armor, machine guns, like, shit like that. It's a cool game.
Would you say, like, that those are the type of games where you just play that game mostly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You don't have time for nothing else.
It's gonna eat your time.
Straight up. But yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Anything else, guys? Any other games worried about in 2018? No?
No, I'm good.
He says no. He says no.
Fan freaking tastic.
All right.
I just want to say this. God of War looks so good.
God of War does look good, but that's why I'm worried.
Because it looks good.
And it's supposed to be at bare minimum 25 hours.
Right, because it's the shit.
That's
This coming from
crazy.
dude that hasn't even opened his Shadow of War yet.
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
I'm gonna buy God of War,
Yeah.
but I'm
Then
not
not
gonna
play it.
Why?
You
These
talk about
guys.
me. Jordan,
He's turning.
I
his
agree,
games
you guys are horrible.
Into
But I'm still
collector
playing.
items.
But first of all, I'm still playing PS4 games. I want to.
True.
Play
I'll give you. Yeah, right.
I'm playing PlayStation 4. You.
What game? Destiny 1.
Destiny 1.
Who wants to play that
playing
anymore?
PS4
wants to play
Who wants to
31?
play that anymore?
Oh my god.
Bro, those trophies.
Bro, get over
I don't care about the
trophy.
Trophy
taking
whore.
bro. I don't care about the taking.
You're a
games.
trophy whore.
You should try it 100% knack. It's
Oh, I will.
actually a lot harder than it looks.
Wait, the first one?
Yeah.
Oh hell no, bro! That game takes too long
It's a lot harder than it looks.
because of all the collectibles.
Yeah.
Did you 100% in it?
Yo, fuck no. You
It takes like
wild,
35
bro.
hours.
Yeah, dude, you'd have to put time. And that's a lot. But I've literally spent on Ghost. I've spent like 30 hours getting one trophy.
On Ghost?
Yeah, bro.
Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah, there's
Just
no one
life
touch,
together.
bro. Trophy, bro.
It's doing way too much.
Well, I got all the trophies first of all playing with random people, which didn't help. All right, and there's one trophy where you have to beat the thing with 2 relics on, and with 2 relics, it's basically 2 big disadvantages. And playing with random people doesn't help. They suck. They never got you back.
To make you feel better, Jordan, it took me 25 hours to get 1 trophy for Black Ops 2.
Oh, nice.
And I was playing when all the cheaters are playing.
Oh, that's
so
even better.
Oh yeah, that's great.
To make you feel better, it took me about 20 something hours too to also get a trophy for Battlefield 4.
Oh,
I remember.
I could believe it.
It's called King of the North.
Which one is that?
That's the one where you had to complete all assignments, and one of the assignments was to play for 10 hours
Oh yeah,
in the DLC maps. So
yeah.
that was fun. Didn't enjoy it.
One more thing, David,
Go for it.
Yo,
How was Horizon Zero Dawn at launch?
Oh, like
at launch?
Yeah, like glitch wise.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was flawless.
I don't believe that.
The only
man.
I remember when I first played Horizon, the first
friend that
and the funniest glitch that I can remember having was I did like a skill roll to try to dodge a saber-tooth tiger thing called a sawtooth.
Yeah.
I tried to dodge a sawtooth and I rolled into like a cliff basically. or like into a mountain. I rolled into a mountain and I was stuck there.
I've done that.
Other than that, I really have never had any real glitches in that game.
No, I was just asking because a lot of articles I read about that game, they say it's easily one of the, if not
One of the
straight up
most polished video games. Yeah,
and it's
absolutely.
an open world game,
Yeah.
so
Okay,
that's
real quick. Best glitch you've ever had in a game? You personally, Demarius, go.
Give me a second, I think.
Okay.
What qualifies as best glitch? Like the worst,
the best glitch you've ever seen.
like funny or worst?
It don't matter. Either it depends on you. Which one you think was better? The worst glitch or
Warrior
the best
within
glitch?
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, what happened?
You play the game for 10 plus hours, and the legit second last level it freezes, and you can't get to the last level because it's
That's
a
a
portal.
shitty glitch.
That sucks.
That is a horrible.
That's a-
glitch.
So
That's
you
bad
legit
glitch.
you
Yeah.
complete
That's a bad
95%
glitch.
of the game,
Yeah.
and you can't finish the final 5% because
Yeah, that's a bad
glitch.
glitch.
Yeah, that's a really bad glitch.
How about
I think one of the most enjoyable. Speaking of Horizon Zero Dawn, there was a glitch where you can get a Strider, which is like it's like a bull. You can ride it, and you can actually glitch it to fly, and that was
pretty impressive.
that was really fun because experiencing the world of Horizon Zero Dawn from the
guy
air
is
was amazing.
bad.
Because I wish they would have given you the ability to override the Stormbird, which is. I'm certain you guys have seen it, but it's this giant like eagle dinosaur thingy, and I wish like you can override it so that it can be your companion, but you can't ride it, so it just flies around. You're just like, oh well, how amazing would it have been if you could have jumped on its neck and flew around? It would have been amazing.
But
So
you don't
that
need
was an
when you
awesome
got the
glitch.
Strider, though. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was an awesome glitch.
Probably one of my funniest glitches is when I first played Assassin's Creed 4.
Black Flag.
Yeah, literally the first tree I climbed on, I glitched inside of it.
Inside.
The first tree, bro. When I tell you
That's
the first
fun.
tree you climb, I went to climb, I climbed up it, and he just fell inside the tree, and he was stuck inside the tree.
That is
couldn't get him out.
fun.
Did you guys ever get the glitch for Assassin's Creed 2 where you're playing as Altair and you're climbing, and there's right before you jump to the final part, you get stuck on the wooden beam?
No.
Yes, and that's you won.
I've never had that glitch. No,
Yeah.
I've had the glitch where you've been climbing and then you like. And you do that.
That's
You're stuck
every
in that little
Assassin's Creed,
animation. You're
I
just
do want to
stuck
point
there.
out, probably the most
Yeah.
glitches I've ever had are Assassin's Creed games.
No, more than that.
Yeah,
And it's not a bad thing, because they're always little glitches, but they are the
but
most.
yeah.
But don't forget, when you release massive open world games like they do
It
on
just
a
happens.
yearly basis,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably Unity was the worst one for glitches.
Oh, absolutely.
But it was also super funny.
I wouldn't call this a glitch, but you know those Battlefield 4 videos with the Epic Sex guy where they take their rocket launcher and like they're somehow like this with it.
Oh yeah, I don't know what they're bugs. I guess you could call them.
I count that. I love those. I used to do those
Where
all
it's
the
just
time.
like for some reason
Funky animation?
the
Yeah.
character that you're using does some crazy ass shit.
That's the best.
That is fucking funny. Like there's one I saw the other day where the dude was laying down sniping. And he was like blowtorch him. So he starts to blowtorch him. He's like, look, he's gonna move. And all you see is him stand up straight, and he does the T. And his sniper's pointing straight up, and he just
T-pose?
dies. Yeah, and he just dies in Battlefield 1 or Battlefield 4, I can't even remember. And he's like, what the fuck just happened? It's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun glitches. Yeah.
So that is
That's,
Video Games Unleashed, according to Damon.
it does sound good, doesn't it, guys? Can we start a petition for that?
No.
No.
I like that. Video Games Unleashed
Take it-
instead
Are we
of
Dragon Ball Z
Unplugged.
characters, or
Yeah,
are
bro, we can
Rhinos
be-
and Aliens?
We can be Dragon Ball Z characters. Yeah. Go Super Saiyan 4, bro.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore. You
Not
know
anymore.
that show's already done.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, March.
ending it. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Super's ending.
just don't care.
I'll be honest with you. I'm happy about it.
I just don't
I
care.
am. I'll be happy.
I don't
I'll
watch
be
it.
happy.
What was the
Yeah.
point? They got rid of GT for this shit.
Welcome to the new
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, guys, thank you for joining us
Video
on Video
Games
Games
Unplugged.
The
Got you.
5th episode.
The 5th episode.
Talked about some of our worries for the games that are coming up in
Yeah.
2018.
Some other stupid stuff. Just what we do.
As always, guys, please.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, you do
Now
it.
you can go.
ahead.
Now you can.
Oh, see. Like, comment, subscribe to us, please.
Yes.
Yeah. We're slowly building that base. Slowly
Yeah, we
building
got
that
like
base.
67.
67, yeah.
million.
Amen.
Holy shit.
Slowly but surely, as long as it works, man.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Hey man, as long as we get there, you can contact us down, or our links are down below So, you can get in contact with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Surprisingly, for some reason, that's it.
MySpace. We're on MySpace, bro.
You guys are on MySpace?
Yeah. Bro, not only are we on MySpace, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Just saying, for
we're
anybody
on-
who watches this,
Bro.
my stuff is not in the description yet.
Not yet.
If you want to see this beautiful mug, you got to come by and just watch the videos.
But
Yeah.
we're even on eHarmony and
Christian Mingle,
Christian Mingle?
and farmersonly.com.
Oh my God!
We do a lot of dating websites so we can find other partners
For real? I
to
feel
group
you.
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good way to find subscribers.
Oh, I bet it is.
Because some lady will be like, "What do you do?" And I'll send her a link to this.
What do you do? Bam! That's what I do.
Yeah. And then
You know what pops
Message
up?
back.
A rhino with a big fat dick too.
That's why usually they don't respond back. But yeah. So check us out.
Check us out, everybody.
You guys tell me you guys aren't on Tinder?
No.
Really?
I hate Tinder. No one ever swipes right for me. So yeah.
All right. Well, I hope
Couldn't
you all have
imagine
an
why.
amazing night. Thank you for joining us
Or
today. Or day.
Thank you for joining
Yeah.
us.
Have a good one.
Have a good
Take care, guys.
one.
So if you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.